Today's a bit of a unusual sort of a rifle, because I think anyone who looks at my channel, and there's not a great deal of you, but a few do, see me into military stuff. And this is military, I guess. It is it's an Eddystone, so it's a American-made P14. In Australia we call them M17s. In America I realise you already have an M17 designation for something else, and you call them some fucking thing, I forget. So this is an Australian stock made for target shooting. It comes with this bit that's supposed to go on the front. It's a very heavy gun with this fucking dirty, great big thick barrel here. It's gigantic. So I'm going to try and put it up on my feet so you can see it. That's a Burris Scout scope. And I think it's Burris. It hasn't got Burris written on it anywhere, but that's what I remember buying. It's got 2x7x44 mini SWAT mil dot, if that gives anyone a clue. I got the box somewhere. And I remember it had Scout written on it, and I need that because of the eye relief, because it is a 460. Jesus, there goes me back door. It is a 460 Weatherby with a bit of recoil, so I want my head to be about there. And getting back to what I was talking about, this Australian stock for the P14 M17, it originally had these pieces of wood, which it doesn't fit under the scope. Fuck, this is difficult to it's not difficult, it's fucking impossible. It doesn't fit. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work. Man, there's always some fucking thing, isn't there? But anyway, there's supposed to be a front barrel band there, so it sort of looks like that. But it's not the normal M17 P14 band. It's a little skinny one that was specially made for these timber works, and I haven't got it. I'm just gonna have to search around, and that can just go and sit in my gun room, I guess. You don't need it to shoot. So I have put the scope on it. It clears the action. That's all good. It's very close though. It's actually a Winchester bolt. See the W? Well, that's good actually, because Eddystone stuff's a little bit hard. They had problems of cracking up here in the fore end, so having a Winchester, that may even be a P14, probably is a P14 bolt face. Yeah, anyway, so you might be thinking, why a 460 Weatherby Magnum in Australia? Because too much gun is never enough. They've got some pretty tough rabbits here, and there's nothing like, if anyone owns a 45 caliber, a 458 Winchester or something, you'd know all about these 300 grain hollow points. Sierra, $15.20 for, doesn't say, probably 50. It's fucking $12, $15.20. Incredible. They are absolute fucking dynamite. When people say, oh, I shot a rabbit and I blew it to bits, no, you haven't, unless you've used a 45 cal with a 300 grain hollow point doing over 2,000 feet per second. That's when you see devastation, but they're pretty inaccurate. But what I will be using is these Woodley bullets. And a Woodley made in Australia? Yeah, they are, I think. Doesn't say made in Australia. I don't know. Could be. But these are, what are they? 458, 400 grain Spitzers. And I reckon they're going to be pretty hot shit on bunnies. Out to 100 metres, maybe 150 metres. I reckon they're going to be pretty fucking spectacular, people. That's all I can really say about this thing. I had big problems getting that scope on there because it's a 30mm scope. I wanted a 30mm scope because I didn't want a 1-incher. And as you can see, that front, so you can see a little bit of light through there. That's because it's that pivots. That's where the hole is into the bridge mount, and the whole thing swings out like this. That's just so I could get this thing back far enough to get it near my head. Fucking hard work trying to get all this shit to work. Anyway, it works now, and I'll be taking it out and to sight it in pretty soon. I've bore sighted it, and it's probably hit a dinner plate at 50 metres, I hope. And if anyone has one of these little bands and wants to sell it or give it to me, that'd even be better. I'll be more than happy to hear from you.